So we're encroaching on to the first third of the final round. Tyrrell Hatton going down the 8th, the difficult 8th.
Having a good week is Tyrrell. Just great line, just coming up a little shy. That'll leave a right to lefter.
Trying to hit a left to righter using the contours and going through the fairway, and just missing too many of them at the minute.
Here for Xander. Just 113 yards. Very little breeze right now, slightly downhill. And one mistake here is be getting just a little too anxious and knocking this shot over. There's a little small ridge just shy of the hole, but I don't think it's going to affect the golf ball much. Expect to see him bringing this one just a little bit low and trying to skip it all the way back there instead of trying to land it there.
Oh, bang on line. You won't be happy with that. 6 out of 10.
I agree. The ball's sitting down, but he's got a gorgeous angle. Might try and land this a little on the short side. Oh, I landed just on the fringe.
Yeah, that's excellent. What a shot, Rich. That's exactly what he was trying to do. There's no way he could flight that all the way up to the flagstick. He'd plenty green to work with, and he landed it.
Morikawa up the hill for an eagle from long range. It's left to right. It's quite slow up the hill. Not that slow. Doesn't look like the collar's going to Hinderberger for a birdie. Will it bobble through this Bermuda? No, it didn't.
That certainly did. Drops in the front door, and for Daniel, that's the first birdie of the day. Breaks the run of pars.
You'll need to muscle this out. Playing for a jumper, get this thing to run up there, and that's in the rough. That is a tough.
What he was looking for in that second shot, and great opportunity to get in there close. Like I said, this one's going to go up just a slight rise, trying to make it work back from right to left.
So Morikawa for a birdie. Doesn't want to move a whole lot. It's one of those putts that you feel as though it's going to be on the left-hand side. I'm not so sure. Be firm with it. Eliminate what break there is. Very good.
That was a cracking read from Wayne Riley, because the whole green slopes left to right, and you could...
Okay, John. Double bogey, then a birdie. 223, a built-in fade. His go-to shot is a fade. The flag all the way back right, so this is great. Aim it at that TV tower and just peel it off. Knock it in there to about 10 feet, Johnny boy, and make yourself an eagle. Get yourself back in this thing.
What a shot.
Yep, great shot.
What a shot. Just what he needed. A chance to... the day one better. And he kicked off.
Left edge. Thank you very much.
He can read them too.
And the easiest hole on the course next up for Dustin.
Picked it up pretty quick, so as long as it's left of the bunkers, it should be fine. It is. Lovely drive.
Big mistake after the pulled tee shot from Justin Thomas. Might still get out of this with a birdie for. He's got some street fighting qualities in him, Thomas.
Turning over right to left, asking it to get down pretty quick, runs out of fairway fast on that line. That's over by Justin Thomas territory with even.
Really good week it's been for Tyrrell Hatton.
Front right pin here.
And I should come back from there. I should start to just wander back down the slope. On you go. Getting better and better by the second.
And he has done. What a response again. The double bogey on 4. It was almost Jon Rahm out of there.
Scheffler. 3 under par through 7. All because of that. Nearly.
Likely birdie. Justin Thomas to take him within 4.
I said earlier he's not doing.
Very fortuitous second shot, which just managed to stay dry. He's going to get out of that dangerous hole with a par 4.
Now, the problem that Xander has here is not the lie or quick turn out of it. That's going to take some kind of doing here. He's going to have to really hit down on it and try and get this thing up in the air, moving from right to left.
Almost exactly where Justin Thomas played his third shot from. Off the tee. Not so Johnson.
32 yards all the way back, but he wants no part of that. He wants to hit about 225 right into the heart of the green.
Is it too much? Oh, goodness me, Dustin Johnson. Oh, and take pity on your fellow players.
We'll be able to get back to see the golf and indeed all of their sports, the motor racing, the cricket, etc. And of course the football as well.
Comeback of the year then, this man, Brendan Todd.
I think so too. Vic to get over it and bounces back with 2 wins.
I agree, it's a lovely story.
That's about as wide as I've seen at the distance, right? And it's a putt for a birdie.
When you're for birdie on 12, hang on. Yeah, he wasn't so sure, but that's well done. This is a tremendous performance.
Breaking through. It's an awkward one. That's across the slope. It's down the hill. Lovely 4 at the last from
116 yards, can barely make out the top of the flagstick, if that. And playing back uphill, probably 4 or 5 yards.
The good stuff ahead, and it's certainly a ride for Rahm. Driver down the hill at 7.
Perfection.
That's as good as it gets from a fade, and it's a fairway that tilts from left to right. So anyone with ideas of a fade here, you've really got to hug that left-hand side. And The topography will take you back into the middle of the fairway. You've always got a starting line with the ball and a finishing line.
It's one of those shots you can get all wrong. Remarkable.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Zoyshara, Kentucky Blue, whatever it is. Ahead at 7, Morikawa's, and a good look at this on both sides of the hole.
That's one an outside chance for birdie here. He's going to know that he had a good opportunity to put a little bit more on heat and DJ if this one doesn't go.
I often think that's the right time to go to the range when you're at the very peak of your game, and he certainly was in the back nine yesterday, because you're taking good things out.
All this water in the back of your mind. Bunkers down the right hand side, and avoid them.
To be just inside the bunkers. Never really moved. It's where it started, and with the pin on the left, that's ideal.
Just to take another chunk out of the hopes of anybody playing in front of him. Superb touch from a
so the lead back to 5, but maybe not for luck. Just a beautiful rhythm. What a great wedge player he's turned out to be, and he was far from that when he first came onto it.
He's got wedges that are half a degree weaker than most other wedges. He found he was hitting too far, couldn't get the control. It's an ideal part of the game to really work hard at. Dustin Johnson's really good at it. So is this man. Listen to the noise he clips off here.
Similar to Stenson, pressure on the ball to 5 with the third birdie of the day at the 6th. Jon Rahm's been up and down, but he's still battling away, but even this early in the round perhaps beginning to run out of holes. Webb Simpson continues to play some superb golf until Hatton there, 11 under through 9. Didn't manage to make that birdie putt at the 9th despite that good tee shot. 32 out is a good return for the front 9. Mackenzie Hughes has been part of the playoff story for sure. He's pushed his way into the top half of the field, and even though these players are on page 3, they've had good seasons.
Ah, right. Wow. Well, it must have come down because the spotter's chasing it deep into the undergrowth.
There is a hazard in there. You would now call it a penalty area because it's red flags. So we'll wait and see what happens with that. Maybe a chance for Schauffele.
Yeah, certainly a red penalty area over on the right-hand side. Can't quite get past, it's a hazard. So maybe a small opening for these guys. This is one of these swings Xander possesses you love to wake up every day of the week with.
Needs to draw, needs to hang on.
Tight pin front left makes all the difference. That extra foot or two it's got into the primary rough. Rahm ahead at the green. It's a lovely angle to watch that shot. You know exactly when he has to bounce it.
Yeah, man, it's so difficult from a player's perspective to be that aggressive to a flag that's only about 12 feet away from you.
Into the back 9 for Rory. Pin position at 10 today is extreme right in the back section, just around there. He hasn't.
Married, of course. Now the little baby girl. Congratulations to that. Brilliant, beautifully played.
Drive really was the cause of